Well, hello, friends. Welcome. We are going to go live on Instagram as well. All right, there we are. We are also live on Instagram, Facebook, and YouTube. Welcome, friends, to episode 67 of Storytime Yoga. I am Miss Mel, your children's yoga instructor with Breathe With Me Yoga, and your mindset coach with Rise to Wellness. Our Euro is here, and she says hello, #live. We're going to check out who's here over on our watch party. We're going to invite a few friends on over on our watch party. All right, my friends, if you are home, my adult friends with young children, please do make this a family yoga class. And if you are at home alone as an adult, by all means, you can also do all of these poses. I know that the story will be elementary for you, friends, but you can all do these poses. They're easy enough for kids and hard enough for adults. So welcome. Episode 67. Today, we are reading a story from a new author. Her name is Tamsin Wood. And I'm going to show you the front of her anthology. It's from an anthology called From Hobnob Hill to Bognop Wood. It's a mouthful, friends. And the actual story that we're reading out of that is called Katie Pufflegust, The Witch Without a Broom. I'll put it up there for our YouTube or our Instagram. Sorry, friends. Katie Pufflegust, The Witch Without a Broom. And that is from Tamsin Wood's anthology, From Hobnob Hill to Bognop Wood. And as usual, friends, the link to purchase this wonderful anthology is in the comments below for Facebook, and it is in your description on YouTube. So we're going to plop that there. As usual, you will also find the links to purchase leggings from Zyia Activewear, anything really from Zyia Activewear. We are sponsored by Lindsay Costello, executive of Zyia Activewear. So I'm going to paste that here. All right, so that is in the chat, my friends. Let's check things out here and make sure we are ready to go. All right, my friends, Ryan Morris has joined us over here. Buenaventura has joined us. Malak has joined us. Welcome, friends. Okay, I invite you all to come to your mat, your blanket, or your piece of floor while I step back to my mat to begin class. Come and sit in crisscross applesauce or in hero's pose. We are going to ring our bells to begin class, my friends. Sitting up nice and straight and tall. Good job, my friends. All right, if you've joined us before, friends, you will know what this breathing ball is. But if you're joining us for the first time, this is our big fancy breathing ball. And as we breathe in all of that air into our belly and make it big, we make our ball nice and big. And as we breathe out that air, we make our ball small and breathe that air out of our ball too. So we're going to sit up nice and straight and tall and do our first round of breathing. Breathing in and out. In and out, in and out. Good job, my friends. And remembering to keep those shoulders at neutral position. Let's not hunch them up as we're breathing in and out. And we're going to breathe in through our nose and out through our nose or out through our mouth, whichever is comfortable. We're going to do a second round there, my friends. And if you don't have a ball at home, just go like this with your hands and follow along, breathing in and out, in and out, in and out. Good job, my friends. All right, my friends, I am going to come forward to start our story. I'm going to move all this stuff out of the way, but I invite you to stay on your mat, your blanket, or your piece of floor while we get into our story. Let's see. Let's just check our comments here. Tamsin says, hi, Mel, and hi, everyone. Tamsin is the wonderful author of this beautiful story that we are getting into today. And Tamsin, my friends, is going to be on tomorrow on Wednesday as well, my friends. I'm so excited for this. Again, the name of our story today is Katie Pufflegust, The Witch Without a Broom. And that is from Tamsin's anthology. Tamsin has a few anthologies, and we'll see another anthology on Wednesday. All right, let's get into it. Let's make sure we can see it on all of our cameras there. Beautiful, beautiful. Katie Pufflegust lived in a small pumpkin house where her only real friends were some bats and a mouse. She wore blue and some long red and black stripy socks, while a pointy hat covered her long orange locks. She loved painting and sewing and singing as well, and her friends loved to hear all the stories she'd tell. On the cold winter evenings, the bats, bugs, and mice would all stop by for dinner. She'd make something nice. All right, look at those beautiful illustrations, my friends. Now, we are going to be one of Katie Pufflegust's friends, and we're going to start our class with mouse pose. Medea has joined us over on our watch party. Welcome, my dear friend. Medea is one of our other lovely, lovely authors. I'm going to go this way, friends. We're going to come down into hero's pose first. That means we're sitting on the fronts of our legs with our bum on our heels. And we're going to come down into mouse pose, which is also called child's pose. So our forehead is going to go right on the ground with our arms beside us like this. Or we're going to put our hands underneath our forehead and we're going to go like that. I'm going to show you and then I'm going to come up and guide you through it. So down like this, with your head on your hands or with your forehead right on the floor. If you're having trouble reaching the floor and your bum's coming off your heels, then come up on your hands. That will give you some height. Staying there, friends. I'm going to come up and guide you through it. Just letting your bum relax. Letting your bum hang, letting your back stretch out. Just letting your forehead relax on your hands or on the floor. This is a wonderful pose if you have frustrations or if you've got lots going on inside your head and it's hard to think. This is a wonderful pose to quiet our mind, friends. All right. It's one of my favorite poses. It was a good one to start our story. There we go, friends. As the first term of magic school got underway, Katie waited in line on her very first day. But when Grandmaster Wizard decreed her a witch, he was nursing a cold and a terrible itch. So instead of a broomstick, he conjured a brush, making poor Katie cry as she tried not to blush. All her classmates were laughing, so waving her wand, Katie took herself off to hide out by the pond. Oh my goodness me. Look at this poor Master Wizard with his nursing his cold and his itch. We are going to be like that wizard, my friends. Coming to your mat, your blanket, or a piece of floor, we are going to go into warrior pose and be like that wizard. So let's spread our legs nice and wide, friends, on our mat. I'm going to step back here just so that you can see the top of my head there. Spread our legs nice and wide on our mat. I'm going to go this way first. So I'm going to point those toes that way, and I'm going to bring these toes in. I'm going to make sure there's lots of room in between my legs because this leg I'm going to bend. I'm going to put these arms up and bend this leg, and I want this knee to be over top of my ankle. So give yourself lots of room. This is a strong, straight back leg. And get your wizard wand ready. And you can have an itchy nose at the same time. You can itch your nose and have your wizard wand ready to cast that spell and make a broom. Do you make a broom or a brush? What happens? You might sneeze, achoo, and make a brush instead of a broom. Okay, friends, we're going to go to the other side. So keeping your feet where they are, all we're going to do is turn our feet. We're going to point those toes that way and these toes in, and we're going to put our arms up, and we're going to bend this front knee. Good job, my friends. And this time I'm going to wizard with my wand on this side. And I might itch my nose, or I might say, achoo, because that poor wizard has a cold, and he is nursing an itchy nose. Good job, my friends. Cast your spells. All right, friends. See who else is over on our watch party. We'll invite some friends on to come and watch. She trudged sadly through town just as fast as she could to her favorite spot by the edge of the wood. There she sat all alone till she heard a voice say, "Come and play, don't be sad, it's a beautiful day." Little Katie spun round, wondering who it could be. "I'm up here," said a voice from way up in the tree. Katie looked up and spotted a little black cat, which stopped licking its paws and climbed down for a chat. Look at that little black cat up there on Instagram, down here for our other friends on YouTube and Facebook. So we are going to be that little black cat that is talking to Katie Pufflegust up in the tree. So we're going to come to cat pose. And what do we always do? Who remembers what we always do when we do cat pose? That's right, friends. We do cow pose too, because we're going to come to tabletop like this on our hands and our knees. And in order to do cat pose, we have to bring our belly right up and drop our bum and our head as we breathe out. So then we have to breathe that breath back in. So breathe in and drop your belly and bring your bum and your head up. And this is cow pose. And breathe out, bring that belly up, drop your head and your bum into cat. Breathing in, drop that belly. Breathing out, bring that belly up, drop your head and your bum. Breathing in, breathing out. Breathing into cow. Breathing out to cat. Good job, my friends. Oop. Marty has joined us on our watch party. Welcome, Marty. Everybody join in. "My name's Trixie," the cat said. "I mean you no harm," as she jumped down and right into young Katie's arms. "You can talk!" exclaimed Katie. "Of course," laughed the cat, as she stared at the brush and purred. "What on earth's that?" Katie told her why she had been feeling so sad. Trixie said, "Just ignore them and don't feel so bad. But I get so embarrassed when all the kids tease of the fact that I'm different. Will you help me, please?" Oh my goodness, look at me. Look at that wonderful cat in Katie's arms. And that cat is actually in boat pose. Can you imagine that? The cat is in boat pose. So let's come to our mat, our blanket, or our piece of floor, my friends. And we are going to sit on our bum with our knees bent like this. And we're going to slowly come back onto the back of our bum. That's called your sacrum back there. And we're going to keep our knees bent and lift our legs up like this. This is boat pose, my friends. And this is how the cat is sitting in Katie Pufflegust's arms. And this is how sometimes we sit in Mommy and Daddy's arms too, right? If they scoop us up, we're like this in Mommy and Daddy's arms. And it feels so comfy, doesn't it, friends? Now you're going to feel this all in your belly, friends. This is all about your belly muscles. Now let's see. Can we go straight? Woo! Good job, my friends at home. If Miss Avery was here, she'd be rolling on her back by now. Good job, my friends. It's a little bit harder to be in boat pose than it is to lay in Mommy and Daddy's arms, isn't it? All right, my friends. They all have proper broomsticks. I can't fly on that. Katie clenched both her fists as she threw down her hat. How can I be a witch if I've not got a broom? They all think I'm a joke. I get laughed out of the room. I can paint a great picture, but that's just no good. For when Halloween comes, I'll be stuck in the wood. When the kids all go out trick-or-treating at night, I won't get to go see them or give them a fright. So look at this. Poor Katie, she's got those fists going. I think Katie needs to go into mouse pose and quiet down her mind. And this right here, friends, is her hat that she threw down. And you'll see that that hat is in the shape of a triangle, my friends. So we are going to be Katie Pufflegust's hat. We are going to go into triangle pose. All right, coming to your mat, your blanket, or your piece of floor. We're going to do the same legs that we did for warrior pose earlier. So I'm going to go that way first. So I'm going to point those toes out that way. I'm going to bring these ones in. But this time I'm going to keep both of my legs straight. Not going to bend any knees. I am going to lift my arms. And remember what we sing? We sing, I'm a little teapot when we do triangle pose, right? I'm a little teapot, short and stout. Here is my handle, here is my spout. When I get all steamed up, hear me shout. Tip me over and pour me out. Now, we're not worried about touching the ground, friends. We're just tipping from our waist. We're not coming forward like this, just tipping sideways. Grab your leg wherever it is. And if the shoulder is back, we're going to raise this hand. If it's not, we're going to keep it down on our waist. Good triangle pose, friends. You're going to feel this in between your legs. You might feel it in your shoulder if you're tight there. You might feel it down your waist here too if you're tight. That's okay, friends. We will all feel it in different places. Now, let's bring our big witch hats up, and we're going to go to the other side, leaving your feet where they are, just turning them. I'm going to turn, point those toes that way and these ones this way. I'm going to bring my arms up again. I'm a little teapot, short and stout. Here is my handle and here is my spout. When I get all steamed up, hear me shout. Tip me over and pour me out. Again, tipping right from my waist. Grab my leg where I can. It doesn't have to be the floor. And if this shoulder's back, my arm is up here. If it's not back enough, my arm is right here on my waist. And I can slowly see if I can tip more. See, I'm sliding down my leg a bit. Keeping both those knees straight. And bringing that triangle hat back up, friends. Good job. Good job being Katie Pufflegust's hat. Not all witches are bad, Trixie said. Lots are nice. They are clever and fun, full of sugar and spice. You don't have to treat others the way some treat you, or be bad just because it's what they choose to do. Maybe all that you need is the courage to fly on your magical brush. Go on, give it a try. So the brave little witch climbed astride of her brush. Take it steady, said Trixie. Just try not to rush. There she is, and she is about to get on her broom and fly. There we go, friends. For all of our Instagram friends and all of our friends on YouTube and Facebook, she is about to fly. All right, friends. Sorry about the beeping there, friends. Okay, she is about to fly. So we are going to do Warrior 3 pose, and we are going to fly with her. So we're going to have about this much room in between our feet, friends. All right. We're going to go sideways because we're going to fly. So I'm going to lift up this leg and get my balance. And I'm going to slowly bring that leg back, keeping my arms on my waist. And then once I have my balance, I can bring my arms forward. We are flying on our broomsticks, friends. Pick a spot on the floor to keep your balance, friends. Hold somebody in front of you. You can do this as partner pose. If someone's in front of you, you can hold each other for balance. We're going to come down. We're going to do the other side. We're going to fly on the other side, my friends. All right. We're going to lift this leg and get our balance. And we're going to slowly bring that leg back, keeping our hands on our waist to get our balance. And then we can bring our hands forward once we're there. Again, we can hold somebody in front of us. Good job, my friends. Good flying on your broomsticks. Do you fly on broomsticks or brushes? Tell me in the comments, friends. If you're near, if mommy and daddy are near, tell me in the comments whether you fly on broomsticks or brushes. Okay. Katie whispered a spell and began to take flight as the crowd which had gathered looked on in delight. Katie flew loop-de-loop and out over the lake, leaving glittering rainbows and stars in her wake. Then the Grand Master Wizard arrived and he smiled. You've discovered your gift. I'm so happy, my child. Sometimes life doesn't give us the gift we expect, but then once we've had time to sit down and reflect. Do you see her gift, friends? Her gift is rainbows and stars. So let's come and be those rainbows, my friends. All right. Coming to your mat, your blanket, or your piece of floor, we are going to go into moon pose. We're just going to put a little bit of room in between. And moon pose is curved, just like a rainbow. So we're going to get our hands together. We're going to put them up in the air and curve like a rainbow, getting a big stretch from your armpit all the way down. Be big, giant, shiny rainbows, my friends. Shine brightly. And come on up to the top. And we're going to go to the other side. Curve to the other side and be a big, shiny, bright rainbow, my friends. Good job. Good stretching. That was a really good stretch down the side, wasn't it, friends? We find out that our differences make us unique, though at first we might feel like an outcast, a geek. You are special, believe me, your magic is rare, so please use it with thought and a great deal of care. She came top of her class on the pride of her school, the most popular girl, and she's nobody's fool. Katie smiled, feeling brave, and her confidence shone. Then she mounted her brush, gave a wave, and was gone. All right, there's all of her stars around her, friends. So we are actually going to do star pose as well, because those are Katie's two special powers, rainbows and stars. All right, so coming to your mat, your blanket, your piece of floor, we're going to come into mountain pose first, and then we're going to step into star pose. Big wide legs. I want to see you stretching from your waist all the way down those legs. Engage those legs and give me a big stretch right out into the floor. Now I want to see your arms. We're going to be big stars. I want to see you stretching right from your armpits all the way up to the ceiling. So stretching those arms all the way up to the ceiling and stretching those feet all the way down into the ground. Stretch your whole body and shine like a big bright star. Good job, my friends. All right. Just adjust that a tiny little bit, friends. Make sure that's okay. All right, friends, let's continue. Katie chased all the monsters and shadows away, and she left all the good kids an apple each day. At their bedtime, she'd stopped by and tucked them in tight, leaving each one a cobweb that glows in the night. No one ever teased Katie again after that, though her spells didn't work at the drop of a hat. She concocted new potions and created spells, and her pumpkin house stunk of all kinds of strange smells. P.U. She made so many things that her pumpkin house stunk. And look at these amazing cobwebs, these glowy cobwebs. So she tucked all of the kids into their beds at night. Do you see that, friends? So we are going to tuck the kids into bed at night too. So coming to your mat, your blanket, or your piece of floor, we're going to do a wide leg standing forward bend so that we get low enough to tuck those kids into bed. So I want to see wide legs. Point those toes forward, my friends. All right, I'm going to come back on the floor a bit there. All right. Wide legs, point those toes forward, my friends. And we're going to reach up, lift up to the sky, look up at the ceiling, stretch up to the ceiling, and come down in a forward bend. Flat back. I want to see a flat back, okay? No rounded backs. And what are we going to do? We're going to tuck those kids into bed. Tuck the sheets around them, friends. Pull those sheets up. Tuck the sheets around them and tuck them into bed. And then you can hang. Hang in a rag doll. Just hang with a flat back. Good job, my friends. Coming up. We've tucked all of those kids in. All right, friends, finishing off our story. She had frogs round for breakfast and fruit bats for lunch. Once she brought home a black widow spider for brunch. If you know of a witch or a wizard in need, Katie comes right away on her magical steed. She's the kindest and friendliest witch of them all, so the children aren't scared of Miss Katie at all. She is proud that if you just believe you can fly, you can do anything if you give it a try. The end. Look at the beautiful picture at the end there. We'll hold it up for everybody, for all of our friends on Facebook. All right, my friends, it is time for relaxation, my friends. Michael's here. He says, hi, have a nice class. Thank you, Michael. And Teresa Brockwell has joined us on the watch party, and you have joined us just in time to have our relaxation, friends. So today, friends, we are going to relax on our mat, our blanket, or our piece of floor, and we are going to put right beside us our broomstick, whatever your broomstick looks like, whether it's a brush or a broom, whatever you think it looks like, your imaginary broomstick is right there beside you. Good job, my friends. Now, if you are laying down, we are laying down with our arms beside us and our palms facing up, just like that, friends. And if you're sitting, your arms are hanging down gently and your hands are in your lap and your palms are facing up. All right, good job, my friends. I'm going to come in front of the camera so that you can see me. We have no Avery there today, friends. We are closing our eyes if it feels comfortable. Taking a breath in and out. Relaxing our shoulders. Relaxing our chest and our waist. Relaxing our arms and our hands. Relaxing our legs and our feet. If you're laying down, let your feet drop off to the side. If you're sitting down, go to your bum, right where your bum's touching the floor, and make sure you're not holding any tension there. Just let everything go and sink into that floor. And as you can imagine, there's lots of sounds around Katie Hufflepuff in this story, just like there's sounds around you at home. You might hear cars. You might hear other witches flying by on their brooms. You might hear the bats flying by, or the mice scurrying, or the bugs inching by, just like in our story. But just as you allow those things to go, you let your thoughts come in, you acknowledge them, and you let them go. You don't need to do anything with them right now. Tuck them underneath your broomstick. Any thoughts that come up, just say, I'll save you for later. Tuck them underneath your broomstick. You can pick them up later. Now is the time to relax your body. Now is the time to sink into the floor, keeping your eyes closed. I want you to slowly and quietly say to yourself inside your head, I am healthy. I am brave. I am a believer. And what that means, friends, is just like Katie in the story. She believed she could fly and she got on her broom. She was brave. She bravely got on her broom and she tried. She tried because she was brave and she was able to do it because she believed. So just like Katie is able to do that, we can do the same thing in our own lives, friends. We can be brave and try new things, and we can accomplish those things because we believe we can. You have the choice to be brave, friends. You have the choice to be brave and the choice to try. And when you believe you can, you will always succeed. I want you to take those thoughts and feelings, take the thought of having the choice of being brave and what it feels like to be brave, and the thought that you have the choice to take action and what it feels like to actually to succeed. When we believe in ourselves and we succeed, take all of those thoughts and put them deep inside your head and all of those feelings and keep them deep inside your heart. The feeling of being brave and the feeling of succeeding because you believed. I want you to take those warm, fuzzy feelings and the knowing that you have the choice to be brave and that you can believe in yourself. Take all of those thoughts and feelings and send them out to everybody around you. Send them to brothers and sisters, moms and dads, neighbors, friends, teachers, all of the helpers out there. And when you've let everybody know that they have the choice to be brave and to try and believe in themselves, succeed because they believed. When you let everybody know that, bring it back inside your head and your heart. I want you to keep it deep inside your head and your heart always. Always know that if you believe, you'll succeed. Good job, my friends. And when you're ready, I want you to keep your eyes closed if you're lying down, slowly rolling to one side, bringing your knees into your chest. If you're sitting down, start to wiggle your fingers and your toes. Start to wake up your body. You can keep your eyes closed still at this point. Just sitting for a moment. Good job, my friends. And when you're ready, come on back up sitting and join me on my mat. Sitting crisscross applesauce or in hero's pose, sitting up nice and straight and tall. Good job, my friends. Bringing your hands to heart center. And we'll end class with namaste. I feel good in every way. The goodness in me sees the goodness in all of you. All right, my friends. Thank you for joining us for episode 67 of Storytime Yoga. Today we read Katie Pufflegust, The Witch Without a Broom. And there it is for all of you friends. That is from Tamsin Wood's anthology called From Hobnock Hill to Bog Knop Wood. That is Tamsin Wood. And as always, the links are there to purchase your own copy of this full anthology. So when you purchase this one today, you get 4 stories. We have only read one of those stories today, friends. So I do invite you to check out that link. I also invite you to go to Zyia Activewear and check that out for all of the cool, groovy leggings that we wear every day here on Storytime Yoga. I am Miss Mel, your children's yoga instructor with Breathe With Me Yoga. Please, if you are watching the replay, put hashtag replay later on. And I wish you all a wonderful day. Please do join us again here Wednesday for another anthology that we will be showcasing that belongs to Tamsin Wood. We'll be reading another story out of another anthology. All right. Have a wonderful, wonderful afternoon, my friends. And we will sign off and say goodbye. Goodbye, friends.